First off, I want to thank the organizing committee for today's event for allowing me to do this, inviting me to do this. This is such a special honor. I knew Tom, as did a number of folks, and Tom was a very special person. It's also quite an honor then to be able to share the stage with all of these folks who are the recipients of this honor, because they, each and every one of them has been a very, very special person in their own way. So for starters, thank you very much for this honor. Let me tell you, just in case you don't know the history of the Tom Scheuren Award, Tom was a director of one of our programs, RHD, or, as Tom said, Marcia, what do you say? AHAD. Right. And Tom approached his work with a zest and a zeal that was unrivaled. He insisted in his own way on the quality of a service that was unmatched. And unfortunately, Tom was taken from us from illness and died around 1993. And at that point, a number of us who knew Tom well said that we can't let Tom's example be forgotten. And at that point, we committed that we would honor someone from the ranks of employees of RHD. We would recognize them for doing what Tom would have done. And so we have done this award for the past number of years, and again, it's been a very, very special event. Let me tell you a little bit about the process. The process of selection is one that those that have been doing this for a period of time is an inspiring one. We received, and this year as well, we received a number of nominations of individuals who would be recipients of the Tom Scheuren Award. And this year was no exception. We had individuals who had overcome tremendous adversity. We have individuals that had certainly gone over and above what you could have possibly expected from any one of our employees. And we certainly had folks who, when they thought maybe no one was watching them, they were being watched. They were not only watched, they were seen, and their example was inspiring. And these were reflected, this sort of inspiration was reflected in every one of the nominations that we received. Consequently, for the Tom Scheuren Award, we have no winners. We don't have winners. All of those folks are winners, and all of the folks whose work was maybe outside of the scrutiny in the eye of someone who might have nominated them, they're all winners. The biggest winner, perhaps, are the individuals for whom we provide care and service who were the recipients of that sort of special support. We do, however, have a recipient of the Tom Scheuren Award. And I would like to invite up, if I could, Donna Windle to tell us a little bit about the recipient this year. And let me tell you that the recipient has no idea. Now, Jenny O'Donnell would have done this, but she has offered to be the photographer of the day to assist Ken on this matter.
It is with great pleasure that the CHOC announces that Charles Davis is the winner of the award. Charles Davis. Okay. Charles Davis is our maintenance gentleman, and he has went above and beyond. He is our gentle giant at the CHOC. Any client that has an issue, a problem, they can go to him, and he is the man that they know they can count on. He is the man that no matter what, he is there. He treats them with dignity, with respect. He epitomizes the RHD values. He also epitomizes some of our other values of running late because we think that there's something at CHOC that needs to get done, so we get it done first, and then we get to what we need to do elsewhere. So gave us a little bit of a scare that he didn't come right away, but he's here now. Charles also, we have volunteers that come in the summer, high school students, And these students he works with so patiently, helping them do things around the shelter. They run to him, they gravitate towards him. They want to spend all their time working with him and with the clients because of how he directs them, how he motivates them, how he gently and patiently works with them through tasks of basically waxing floors, cleaning bathrooms, things like that. He makes that job fun for them. They want to come back, they want to do more. The highlight of every week for these students to come in is they have a water balloon battle, and Charles is the main target. And Charles loves it. He goes after them, they go after him. There is a picture we have from each of the groups where Charles is there and they're all hanging with Charles. Charles has been there. He treats all staff with dignity. He treats anyone who walks into our shelter with dignity and respect. He doesn't care what their background was, what their issue was. He knows them as a person, and that person needs that respect and dignity. So that's why we are proud to give Charles our nomination for the award.
Thank you. Well, I wasn't ready for this. I was running late, and I really didn't know what was going on. I was thinking about work because I know the guy put to be bringing some stuff today, and I was going to be there when he said this morning, so I was going to go by there, but I didn't make it because I was running late. But I like working for RHD because I like to see people happy because I always didn't have I came up, you know, kind of a little bit on the rough side too. So I had to make it. And that's why I care so much about my job. And that's why I love the people. But most of all, I just like to see people happy. I like all my staff, you know, they know how I is, you know. Sometimes I get a little frustrated, but I don't take it out on nobody. I just take a walk, you know, take a chill, come right back and do what I got to do. And I like walking in the mornings and when you meet the consumers. Before I can get to the desk, I done had about like 7 or 8 people calling me, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles. I said, hold it, just give me a minute. I'll be right there with you, you know. I got to go check in. Then I get back to them, you know, try to get them taken care of or whatever. But I can't say too much, but I thank y'all. I love y'all. I love my job.
Similar to the Barbara Faust Award, Charles' name is inscribed on a plaque here. Charles joins 17 other very, very special individuals for the work that they've done on behalf of so many. Charles gets to hold this plaque for about 30 seconds, after which I take it back and we hang it on the wall in the central office. In addition, Charles does get to take home a certificate. The certificate reads, the Tom Scheuren Award 2012 is presented to Charles Davis in recognition of your extraordinary service in caring for consumers and in setting an example for all of our coworkers. Charles also gets the RHD goodie bag, which includes too many things for me to include. But one thing that it does include is a check for $250. Charles, thank you very much.